The little girl's faith that shocked the village. Long ago, in the peaceful village of Udenyi, nestled between the hills and the great river, the people lived simple lives. They worked the land, fished in the river, and honored their ancestors. But in Udenyi, no one spoke of God. The villagers believed only in the power of the earth, the spirits of the ancestors, and strict diets that, they thought, kept them healthy and strong. Among them was a little girl named Amarachi, meaning God's grace. Amarachi was just 10 years old, with eyes bright as the morning sun and a heart pure and kind. Her mother, before she died, had told her stories of a mighty God beyond the hills, a God who listens to the prayers of the small and mighty alike. Amarachi never forgot. One season a great sadness fell upon Udenyi. The beloved king, Ekena, a wise and just ruler, fell ill. The village healers tried everything, roots, herbs, and their special diets. But nothing worked. After 7 days, the mighty Ekena drew his last breath. The village was thrown into mourning. The elders wailed, women tore their wrappers in grief, and drums of sorrow echoed through the hills. The people prepared the king's body for burial, believing there was no hope left. As the villagers gathered at the palace courtyard, Amarachi stepped forward. Her small voice trembled, but her faith burned like fire. "Please do not bury the king yet. Let me pray to the God my mother told me about, the God who gives life." The people gasped. Some laughed bitterly. "Child, what do you know? Our diets have failed. Our spirits are silent. What can your God do?" One elder scoffed. But Amarachi stood firm. "I believe in a God who hears. If you give me a chance, I will pray and he will answer." Reluctantly, the elders allowed her. Amarachi knelt beside the king's lifeless body. Tears streamed down her face as she lifted her hands to the sky. "O God of my mother, God of life and light, the villagers do not know you, but I believe. Please show them your power. Give our king life again, that they may know you are real." The courtyard fell silent. Even the wind seemed to pause. A single tear dropped from the girl's cheek onto the king's hand. Suddenly, a faint breath. The king's fingers twitched. His chest rose and fell slowly. His eyes fluttered open. Where am I?" the king whispered. A mighty cry of shock and joy erupted from the villagers. They fell on their knees, trembling in awe. The king sat up, weak but alive, and his first gaze fell upon the little girl. "Who has done this?" he asked. Amarachi, with a smile as bright as dawn, replied, "It is the God of life, the true God, who heard my prayer." From that day, the village of Udenyi changed. The people no longer trusted in diets alone or the empty rituals of the ancestors. They began to seek the God who had shown mercy through the faith of a small girl. The king declared, "Let us honor the God who gives life, for he is greater than all." And Amarachi became known as Amarachi the Faithful, the little girl whose belief in God brought a dead king to life and opened the eyes of a whole village. The end. Moral of the story: no faith is too small to move mountains. A pure heart that believes in God can bring light to even the darkest places.